Good evening, Andrew Danlishan. Thank you for joining us after this 5-0 away victory in the FA Cup against Belper Town. Job well done with a handsome 5-0 win, so congratulations on that, of course, Andrew. However, you must have feared the worst after that first 20-25 minutes as Belper was so dominant.
Yeah, I think Belper come out with a game plan of a way to press us. And they was quite efficient in doing it. I think what we've got at the moment is we've had to make lots of changes, as you'd see from the team sheet from the last two games we've had, even changes on Tuesday night because of the amount of injuries we've had. So I think it took the boys maybe, like you said, maybe 15-20 minutes to sort of understand what we're trying to do, understand their shape, get to grips with that, and football's about momentum. Sometimes, obviously, we've saved the penalty, and once we've saved that, obviously, it's sort of made the lads up into life. But I think you've got to give some credit to Belper as well in terms of the first 20 minutes they've come out, they're up for it. It's an FA Cup tie, they've got the crowd behind them. Territorially, there was sort of on the ascendancy, if you like, and without creating loads of chances. But then obviously the penalty came and Jazz has done really well to save it. So yeah, I just think it took the lads a bit of time to get going, and also lads who aren't playing with each other, maybe getting that relationship going in the pitch and that communication.
You alluded to the penalty save there by Jazz, and there are moments in games which turn a game of football. Moments after that save, or minutes after that, the other end with our first real attack, Mikey Taylor sticks it in the back of the net, 1-0 Tamworth. And to be fair, we didn't look back after that point.
Yeah, in training we practiced a few things tactically. I think when they first come out, they sort of picked it tactically, the first part. When we went to sort of like our second phase or second or third pattern, then they didn't pick that tactically, and I think we outsmarted them tactically in that moment, and that allowed the ball to get into them areas where Mikey got it. And to be fair to Mikey, on the first sort of play, which we've moved to that shape, or that rotation, he's got in and sort of he's pinned the guy, rolled him, and typical Mikey Taylor. And I'm really happy for Mikey because he's been biding his time. Obviously Dan Queen's been doing really well. Mikey's been excellent in terms of professionalism, in terms of his support of Dan, in terms of his support of the team, and in the atmosphere he's brought to the table, and not sort of sulked when he hadn't got on. And today he's took his chances. Obviously he scored two. 42nd was top draw, and again typical Mikey Taylor. And the thing is there's a good blend between the strikers that we've got here. So I'm delighted for him, and some issues that Mikey's faced unfortunately with a bereavement in his family. So I'm delighted for him. And delighted the mindset that he showed today. But I was delighted with the boys after that moment and them understanding the game tactically and trusting in that and carrying it out. And so really happy for him.
Big question then, Andrew. Who do you want to draw in the next round?
Well, what I've noticed is this is our third crack at FA Cup. We got to the fourth qualifying round, third qualifying round, and what there's been is a pattern. So we play a team from our league, a team from lower, and a team from higher. So it tells me that we're going to play a team from the Conference North in the next round. So that's what's happened. So if I'm being honest, I'd probably like to play Kettering because my mentor, sort of, if you like, is there, Paul Cox and John Ramshaw, and I really like them too, and it'd be good to go against them. But not that I'm that smart or anything, because they probably know everything, or taught me everything I know. But I'd like to meet them and play against them, just because I'm fond of them too, and what they've helped me in the game. So probably Kettering Town for me. But that's the pattern that we've had here at Tamworth down the years. It's always been that pattern in the 3 years we've been here. So I'm just glad that we're able to get through the next round and have that pattern again, and that opportunity to play someone. But anyone in the draw, we're happy to play, and obviously we're fond of the cup, and hopefully we can go to the first round and beyond, or something like that. That's what we're hoping in.
Okay, finally, Andrew, you must be delighted personally now as a coach that you've now got a break in the fixtures where you've got a few training sessions, and we don't play now until the 28th of September at home to Hitchin. So a chance for people to come back from injury and a chance for you to work tactically with the team.
Yeah, I think that question is a brilliant question. In terms of, I've never experienced anything like this in my short first team management career, but also in management completely, or coaching. The amount of injuries that we've had, probably the lack of the break that the lads have had and come back. I can't sort of like give them enough praise in the group. We're 13 points after 7 games, and we're in the third qualifying round in the FA Cup. And we've had injury after injury after injury. Today we've got 6-7 lads out. From injury, and it's really difficult, but what the lads have done, they've grinded out, and I think they've had a really good start, especially with the injuries, because it's really difficult to change 4 or 5 lads each game and make it gel. If you look at when we've done well, we've had a spell of a similar team and the same players, and you generate them relationships and then performances and understanding of the game. But for the lads to get injured, the amount that we've had, it's like, I don't know if it's just across the board with all teams, and they're facing the same. But we've had so many injuries, I can't explain it. You know, even we had 3 on Thursday night at training. Tom Ward, Jordan Brown, gone down, and Chris Cox has trained on Thursday, and they've gone out in training and not been able to play today. So to have 3 people in training, you think, oh my gosh, that's really hard and difficult. But I've got to praise the lads as an all group, that they've kept positive. The lads who have come in and not seen much of a difference, and to get on the training ground is a breath of fresh air for me personally, because you know, you can sort of give the lads little feeders in training when you train once a week, but having a full week of training, get some bodies back, maybe some rest as well, that'll be a game changer. And I think the lads can go from strength to strength with the bodies that we've got to come back before the Itching game. We'll have them coming back, and we'll have to look, and it'll be difficult for a management team to pick them players, but that's a problem that we want. We don't want the problem that we've got at the moment with lads being out. But I can't praise the lads enough for what they've done. Even the injured players, how hard, and the physio team to get them back on the field. The lads we've got a football club are a testament to the football club, and I'm delighted to have these players on board, and the attitude they're showing, and the staff, how hard they're working behind the scenes. Not me and Smudge and Tom, but Manzu, Anna Freeman, and you know, goalkeeping coach, everyone at the club. It's really, really good and positive in difficult situation.
Thank you very much for your time this evening, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Look forward to it.